Tuesday afternoon, which is like 7 hours away. Why are you even singing that? How is that appropriate at 5:12 a.m.? Any Tuesday morning songs? It's just another tragic Tuesday. That's not the word, Sully. What are you doing? Days of the week songs were popular ones because you get radio play, and there's already counted 3 unhoused people. Five at 5:13 a.m. Just keep your head up. Seriously, watch your shit. If you think someone's following you, walk in the center of the street on the double line. Seriously, they're gonna have to follow you into traffic to try to attack you. It's true. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's an election year, so register to vote. Make sure you're registered to vote where you live. Find out where your polling precinct is and where you report to vote, and go and vote. Vote for whomever you want to. Vote for whatever reason you want to. If you're full of fear, if you're scared of the other side of the aisle, they want you to be, then that should be your motivation. I'm scared shitless of AOC and Ilhan Omar and Kamala Harris and the squad. Women in charge, yeah. I'm just a frightened, cis-normative white man that needs to be erased from history in order to let women lead or something. Or if you're scared of the orange man, and reproductive freedoms, it's huge, man. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the atom bomb. You gotta learn how to live with that. It's nobody's fault for wanting to also, I kind of look behind me too. How many times has someone tried to sneak in right behind me, and I'm like, I am not cool with that shit. Fucking, you're gonna have to knock me over. Go for it. Do it. I'm full of piss and vinegar. I should be full of gratitude. I am. This is the Morning Gratitude Show. This is the Morning Gratitude Show. Gratitude in the morning. I wake up with 8 things to be grateful for in my heart. As soon as I roll out of bed, take the pillow away from my head. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate. Look how many cameras. There's 2 cameras right there. And there's a whole bunch. I mean, strategically, would you place the cameras where the bright lights are so you don't notice them? I don't know. Cameras are everywhere. Behave yourself and see the right things, or else AOC will come up from under your bed in the middle of the night and try to explain feminism to you. Oh, man. Fridays are for the apolitical show. The rest of the week, gratitude. Simple, pure, helpful. Something that can help your personal life. Something that can help your everyday life, your minute-to-minute, your hour-to-hour existence on planet Earth. In this here and now. I suffer from the chronic mopies, the chronic angries, and the chronic lonelies, and I have all my life. My mother passed away 3 weeks ago tomorrow, and I've literally have never felt so lonely and isolated in my life. I have friends, I have family, I have plenty of outreach, I have medical outreach, I have a doctor, I can get a referral, I can get therapy if I so sought it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something a little closer, a little bit, I've been single for a grievously long time. I deserve it, it's my karma, I'm not a good person. I maybe am a good person, but I mean, seriously, the proof of the pudding is the other side of your bed. And if you're happy with that, or whom. But I'm just blethering. But I'm grateful and blessed that, I'm not trapped in some kind of loveless marriage, that I don't have an ex-wife that hates me, that I don't have, child support payments. I accept those blessings. I accept that grace. I do. Hey, now I can afford highly detailed Japanese robot toys that I couldn't afford when I was a small child. Nobody can afford that shit when they're a small child. Your parents can. Oh, boy. And how are you today? Oh, I got a fucking sick internet troll. It wasn't that bad. Just, I got a troll from Wes's Thinking Critical's comment section. It's interesting, the intent of the people that want to catch you in a gotcha moment. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This moment here, minute 41. This is what you're giving me all this shit for. Okay. I mean, when you do, literally, you look back and you literally realize that you've done hundreds of hours. Probably at this point over 1,000, maybe thousands of hours of YouTube content, unfiltered, unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. And that and it always kind of comes out right, I don't know. It's not worth getting into, but it's just more of left me with a general discomfort. But if you're gonna be on YouTube, trolls are part of the deal. You can't cry about trolls. You just gotta know how to deal with them. Have a can of Troll Beacon on your utility belt. Have a backup. I ended up reporting the person because they made a veiled threat of violence over a TV show talking about weekly comic books. I grew up in the projects of South Boston. I've seen needy, desperate, crazy people. Might be in a different state of sobriety than most. Use violence as a language, as a negotiation tool. I might be a pacifist, but I speak violence very fluently. I grew up in a tough place. The projects of South Boston in the 70s and 80s. The 1970s and 1980s. Lip balm. Yeah. It's Tuesday, going to work. I went to sleep early. I slept through the night. I woke up. I ate some breakfast. 2 slices of cinnamon raisin toast drenched in Irish butter. Kerrygold Irish butter. The destination of the story is French press, a fresh coffee. Yeah, and start my day. Thinking about the future, thinking about what's next in my life. Next stop, Harvard Square. I mean, Yeah, I'm like, I am really ridiculously sad. Am I depressed? I don't. I've been depressed all my life, so I know what depression smells and tastes like. I don't think this is it. This is most definitely grieving, and rightfully so. My mother, my beautiful, wonderful mother, Maureen. She passed away 3 weeks ago tomorrow from lung cancer. It was really hard. But I was strong, and I was strong for her and my family. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, I'd like the other shoe to drop. Such as like, you know, how about I ugly cry in the shower for half an hour? I mean, but it hits me like, you know, well, mostly when I talk about it, but that's the point about being alone. I don't have anyone to talk to about it. I don't, you know, I don't trust talk therapy anymore. Sorry. If I ever come to a point where I need talk therapy, I'll begrudgingly go back to it. Sure, it's part of outreach. It's part of my resources. It's part of staying mentally healthy. I don't know. Just this is the feelings of loss and grief. This is, you feel lost from once was like an anchor. You don't have that anchor anymore. Now you're kind of adrift on this like sea. And this is the first train of the morning. There's no traffic ahead of us, and we're stopped in the middle of the bloody tunnel again. Oh my gosh. I tried taking one of those shuttle buses after work to the Green Line. It took a half an hour to get from Kendall to Haymarket. Traffic and everything. It's just like, wow. Imagine, just, wow. Ooh, boy. But hey, that's life on the subway, though. You could buy a car and then have a whole other list of expenses and needs that go along with that. Always worrying about parking. Where you parked your car? Do you have plenty of quarters to feed the meter? Something like that. Yeah. So Jonathan Soko, if you're watching, I reported your tweets that were if you're planning to come to the East Coast to have a face-to-face with me, well, that was interpreted as a hostile threat of violence. I don't know. How else am I supposed to? So, yeah. There you go, tough guy. Internet tough guy. Way to go. Over a TV show talking about funny books. Okay, Vagisil. Big one. Oh well. It is the first train of the day. Oh boy, this is... Well, at least it's not that busy at work yet. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my union job. I'm a high school graduate with one incomplete year of college. I'm a tradesman, and I'm blessed and grateful that I work where I work. I've been there for 16 years now. I make a decent wage. I accrue vacation time, holiday pay, sick time. I get great health insurance, dental insurance. Every time I see some of these unhoused people on the streets, my first instinct is like, follow me. Let's see if we get you a job. We're always looking for people somewhere on campus. I work at a major Boston area university. If you don't mind doing grunt work, if you don't mind, it's entry level shit. We have on the job training, and we have great benefits. We've got decent pay. We've got health insurance, dental insurance. The union can help you with social programs too. That's how I would like to help people. Be like, hey, would you like a job? Would you like an opportunity to do something with your day? It takes making choices. It's the same choices that I make when I go to bed early. I could stay up. I could fight with people on the internet all fucking night. Yay. Because that gives you a charge. It makes you feel good. I mean, I'm a clever guy. I'm witty. I can make, I'm good with the sarcasm. Hey, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué sabe? Juan y el día. Diochos los ojos. Mi amigo. Muchos años. Ahí sí. And oh boy, here we are, 2 stops away. But I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But yeah, I could stay up all night, have something to drink, fart around on the internet, watch movies, make more content, fight with strangers on the internet, toxic, hostile strangers. I get a lot of that. It's, Incelcast, that was huge. Like, I never got more trolls in my life. It was an infestation. It's like someone left some cheese under the basement stairs, and you're surprised that all the mice showed up. But I don't like making metaphors such as that. That's just a metaphor. I'm not into dehumanizing my opponents or people that consider me their enemies. That's a bad thing to do. They're people. Respect them. Heck, I'm a huge Civil War fan. I'm currently rereading for the 4th time Shelby Foote's amazing 3-volume Civil War narrative. And you can respect an enemy and even like them a bit. They can still be your enemy. And it's still your job to beat them or be beaten by them, or come to a negotiated resolution. But Confederate leader General Robert E. Lee would always insist on those people. He wouldn't allow any dehumanization from his, senior staff or his soldiers. It's like, those are people. Those are God's creations. Those are don't never lose sight of that. I'm grateful and blessed for that, for this wisdom from an enemy. The American Civil War is an interesting thing. It really is. Do you know how many people were executed on either side for war crimes? For the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865. One. Confederate, the warden of Chancellorsville, which was a POW prison, and the dehumanization and the treatment of federal prisoners was something we would see again in about 80 years after World War II. On a bigger scale in Europe. There is no comparison to what happened in Europe with Nazi Germany. There is none. The Chancellor, the Warden of Chancellorsville was executed for war crimes, and he's the only person in the Civil War to be tried, found guilty, and executed for any of that. Jefferson Davis, the President of the Confederate States of America, was imprisoned for several years right here in Boston. I think at Fort Warren, right here in the Harbor Islands. Held without trial. And just one day he was let go. That was it. He was a broken old man. Robert E. Lee, who negotiated the surrender at Appomattox Courthouse with General Ulysses S. Grant, just went home. Waiting for that day that they'd show up to arrest him. Never happened. He became like the chancellor of William and Lee University, I believe, in Virginia. You know. Yeah. Oh, wow. Here we go. So now we're at top speed. Between Harvard and Central. That's cool. This was a slowdown zone a couple of weeks ago. Return to typicity. Typical typicity. Return to normal. Let's bring normal back. I'm bringing normal back. Yeah, but I've also been a weird dude all my life, so I got that going for me. I like it when the train picks up to top speed. Alrighty. Well, we're almost there. Someone had a really cool campaign T-shirt on that says Picard Riker 24, make it so. In the script usually that denotes presidential campaigners. I've seen those also at the cons this year. Kenobi Skywalker and Palpatine Vader was my favorite, but it said 24 on it, so it's gonna be dated any second now. I didn't buy any T-shirts, any comics, any knickknacks at that last con. Yeah, huh? Did you hear that? We just ran over a cow. How did a cow get into the subway tunnel? Don't ask silly questions to my silly questions. All right, uh-oh. We're stopping in the middle of the tunnel. Alrighty, well, it's been long. Thank you so much. Grateful, blessed, gratitude. The Gratitude Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. You know, it's like we're a small channel. We don't get like thousands of views, but every view I get, it is worth thousands to me, my heart. Seriously, I mean, thank you for making me part of your morning. Embracing gratitude. I'm grateful and blessed for lots of things. And it's really been the most stabilizing force in my life. It's given me a bit more peace, a bit more calm. It's given me perspective. It's given me purpose. I've reformatted my self-talk. Now I'm no longer arguing with myself or with toxic strangers on the internet. or with ex-girlfriends, or with parents, or with loved ones, or with old friends in old arguments, or like, now my self-talk is a bit more helpful. It's like, how is this helping? And ask some questions such as, are you running your anger? Are you running your emotions? Because if you don't, they're gonna run you. And with somebody with, like, for me, with a diagnosed case of PTSD, who has panic attacks. Like, I had one at work yesterday. I got into a little argument. Not even a big argument. It was just like a misunderstanding kind of thing. Like, this guy misinterpreted what I said. And like, after that, it was just like I had to take my panic pill. And then, like, after that, like, I just pulled him aside and was like, hey, I just want to let you know that, geez, I could see by your face that whatever I said to you made you angry. And I wanted to apologize to you. And just like I really like you and I respect you. You do a great job. I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about the other person that was trying to take my prep work without even asking me. And I'm like, it's just like, I understand, and that I'm grateful and blessed that I have communication skills, that I respect people, and that, like, I can work shit out. And we're stuck in the T. One stop left. We're literally hundreds of feet away. Oh, God. And this is the first train of the morning. There's no traffic ahead of us. And you can hear that, right? Let me know in the comments section if you can hear that phone without headphones. Go on. Let me know. Oh, how to turn a 12-minute journey into a half an hour with just a little, mismanagement. Yay. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to do a George Costanza. My commute will be changing relatively sooner than later. But George Costanza of the TV sitcom Seinfeld had this thing. He knew where every clean restroom was in the island of Manhattan. I love that. I got that same mentality too. I know where every clean restroom is on this in the Red Line. We're blessed and grateful to have a few public restrooms, and you got to find them. And sometimes they're locked, and sometimes they're in a horrible state of unhygienic cleanliness due to either you would think that the unhoused population would take care of that kind of resource a lot better, and hopefully it's not them. It's just the junkies and stuff. Wow, we can see. Hello, giddy up. You need a push? Hello. Let's use the intercom. Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to get to work now.
We got traffic ahead because it's the first train.
It's the first train of the day. We don't have traffic ahead.
You're not up here with us, and I'm getting a red light from you.
Yeah. I'm still grateful and blessed that nobody has a melty, that nobody's really pitching a fit, that nobody's because this is maybe we should press the button. Should we? You want it? Well, there are cameras everywhere too. You can't see them, but I know they're there. Just because you're paranoid don't mean they're not after you. Nirvana said that. Remember, yeah, it came from Kurt Cobain, but he ate a shotgun sandwich. This is his last meal. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, I'm blessed and grateful. I want to share that with the world and pay that forward. Please like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. And yeah, and if someone ever gets to be too toxic on the internet, well, just if you feel like they crossed the line, report that tweet, report that post, report. You know what I mean? It usually have an option for that, and let the administrators of the site of the platform maybe adjudicate that and be like, oh, hey, we're moving. Be like, hey, you know, you sound like you're trying to provoke violence. That's not cool. That's not cool. Nah, not one bit. I know you want to feel like a tough guy. Everyone does. Don't worry, I forgive you. Seriously, not even in my usual wise-ass witty way. I mean, jeez. Alrighty. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great day. And I will see you later with more gratitude. This has been the extended gratitude list because we've been trapped on the T together. But thank you so much for keeping me company, for giving me someone to talk to in a way, because maybe a lot of that has to do with panic and anxiety that, you know, I'm literally, thank you for listening. Thank you for being someone to talk to. It's really nice. All of you out there, seriously. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. And I think we're up to 1,518, subscribers on this little channel. I got monetization. I have to fill out some paperwork, but this is like, just meeting that goal was what I wanted to do. Oh, this has been long enough. So this is what it's like to ride the subway. This is the first subway train in the morning. We have interrupted service anyway. I mean, they held it. We are literally hundreds of feet away from the subway platform. There is no traffic ahead of us. This is the first subway of the day. And you're seeing this thing firsthand. This is usually a 12-minute ride from Davis Square to Kendall. This upcoming stop here. There is an interruption from here to here. All of that is shut down and using shuttle buses. And then in September, it's going to be from here to there. Wow. It's 5:45 already. Have a good day, buddy. We got delicious chicken and rice today. Maybe they're just holding the train so all the shuttle buses can get there. So it has the illusion of being on time or something. Wow. Trapping us in... Holy shit. Those are the shuttle buses. Hey, look, the rising sun. Good morning. Alrighty, well, you have a wonderful day. It's a Tuesday, a work day. Yeah, the sun rises. Shields will be shattered. Spears will be bent. Knives will be sharpened. Meats shall be cooked. Delis sliced. To arms. To arms. 2 legs ain't bad. Frank Zappa said that. Alrighty, have a great morning.